C'est bon.
Instead of dreaming who you were, well, are. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular.
Vas-y.
Lar.
Et ça commence à filmer maintenant. Ça t'a crié.
Money, money. No one knows
The weekend.
Are you sure about the singing?
Hi everyone. So today it's Sarah,
Jenny,
and Clem
from Wonder Words, and
today we're gonna be doing the Wicked book tag.
we still don't know who made this tag. Actually we do, but we don't have the name right here. So we will link it down below,
and
as usual.
Yeah, and just for the story, we
Yeah.
became obsessed with Wicked because we've seen it in London 2 weeks ago, and this was like one of the best
I've been
nights.
obsessed for like a good time. I've been obsessed for a few years now, and when we got the opportunity to see it in London, I brought these two with me, and now they're obsessed as well, so that's amazing.
That was pretty cool.
So let's start with the questions.
The first question is, no one mourns the wicked, a character no one feels bad if they die.
Umbridge from the Harry Potter series, and I think everyone hates her. It's kind of normal. Sometimes we almost feel like we want her to die more than Voldemort.
I want her to die more than Voldemort.
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, so...
So for me it's going to be President Snow from the Hunger Games trilogy, and basically he's the bastard in the story, and he should definitely die.
I feel like we should, at his funeral, we should sing the Wicked Witch.
Yeah. Hey, but I was sad and disappointed at Katniss when... Oh, can I say that? Everybody read this trilogy.
I read this,
okay,
right?
when she was supposed to kill President...
No, it's not the third one.
Yeah, but I love this one.
Everyone loves this one.
When she was supposed to kill President Snow, but actually killed Coin. I was happy because I hated Coin, but it would have been so pleasant to see Snow died in this book, but no.
He died.
He died.
Yeah, but
not
no,
in the hands of Katniss, but I know what part I didn't mind, but...
Yeah, still, it doesn't die like...
Yeah, she doesn't kill him.
Yeah, that's why I didn't
That's
like.
why you didn't kill him. Yeah.
He should die in pain.
For me, it's a very unpopular opinion because on Tumblr it's like...
Is
no,
it?
no.
Oh yeah, yeah,
sure, you're
right.
on Tumblr.
I know there's a lot, yeah, I don't understand.
Because we agree, but I know not everybody does, so please don't mind, this is just my opinion.
That's because I follow people who usually...
Yeah, but...
I unfollow people who think like that, so I'm like... No.
So for me, he would be Maven from the Red Queen, I don't know, what it would be? Quadrilogy?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think he's a dick.
You can say son of a bitch,
Yeah,
because
I
his
was
mother
gonna
is a
say,
bitch.
I was gonna say son of a bitch, but no, really, I think he's just so freaking annoying. And
So the second question is The Wizard and I, which is one of my favorite songs.
another pair will be
The Wizard and I. So, vocals, am I right?
I want you in my team.
A book that gives you hope.
And so for me it's going to be I Live Now by Meg Rossoff. I think that's how you say her name. And this book actually gives me hope about, because it's actually the Third World War in this book, and
This is what it gives you hope.
yeah, I have faith in society. No. I have faith in the family bond there are between people, in how you can love, but family love or love can help you push mountain if you want to find someone you love actually.
I really need to read this book.
Yeah, it's great.
Read it!
Okay now. For me, he would be one of my favorite books of 2015, I think, and which is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Aliri-Sáenz. I'm sure I pronounce your name as the French people, which I am, so I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, I'm French.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry about my accent. But yeah, this book was just so good, and so it's beautiful in a quiet kind of way. I see it on the internet. I think this is a very good sentence. But yeah, I don't know. This book is just gives me hope about life and finding yourself, and everything will turn out fine eventually. Which is, cool.
Paper Towns by John Green. Basically, kind of John Green's books in general. This one is one of my favorites. It's really more because I liked the time when I read them. I was a bit younger, and it's great because in his books usually the main character is a bit lost, and so it kind of helps you not understand that you're not the only one being lost, because I had friends, so I knew I wasn't the only one. They were lost as well.
But I had 2 friends. And I knew
So
they were
these
lost
two.
too.
No, but yeah, it's just I don't know, the way he writes and the things that his characters go through. Usually when I'm reading, it helps me understand a lot of things that I haven't been through, or things that I have been through, and it just helps me a lot. So it gives me hope about the future in general. I know.
Beautiful.
The next question is, what is this feeling?
This is feeling so sudden and new.
I hit the moment I lay eyes on you.
We're gonna cut that.
A book you loved.
For me, I don't have it here because I sold it.
Good choice.
Yeah, that was actually this book gave me a reading slump. So I'm really
Nice.
It was me being me. It's exactly as insane as you being you. Bye. I don't really remember the name of the author. It's not that it was a bad book, I just think this wasn't for me. It was very slow. The idea was that the book was written as a list, and as lists because there were many of them, and I don't think that was a bad idea, I just didn't like the way it turned out. So yeah, it was really not a good memory. I sold it like right away.
So my book, the book
And mine too.
And yeah, ours is Allegiance. So I think the video that we shot, yeah. So you already know, you kind of have a feel of what we think about this book. It's just, yeah, if you loved it, that's great. We're
Actually,
part of the,
loved is a strong feeling.
Love, yeah, but it
we had
really
to pick
applies
one.
to what I feel about that. I really didn't like it. It was, as we said last time, it was boring. It was boring, confusing, and just went in a way that I didn't understand.
And it was like you had expectations, and it's a complete letdown.
It was the opposite of my expectation.
Yeah, it's a complete letdown. The next question is something bad, a book where you just knew something bad was going to happen but didn't know what.
So, our choice, because I'm really original, I always pick the same as my friends. It would be Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas.
Yeah.
I love this book. It's I've read the first 3 books and it's still my favorite. I think it's always going to be my favorite, seeing where it's going. I really love this book, but I was just waiting for something bad to happen, and it did.
You know when everything is like going well,
Yeah.
you know shit's about to go down,
Well.
and I was like, oh, they're happy now, and there's like 100 pages left. Yeah.
No, the worst is that when it
Stop reading now.
happened, she still gives you hope that it might turn
You
out.
might improve it. Then you're at the third one, and you're like,
and what? Yeah, so it was a catastrophe, but I still loved it.
Yeah, just as Jenny said, this was my favorite book of the series too. I also only read the first 3 books, just like her, before her, but still.
For me, it's going to be Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, because Jenny was the first of the 3 of us to read it, and she was like, oh my god, there is a huge plot twist in this book.
No.
Oh my god. So when I read it, I was like,
it's like that with this book.
yeah.
It's like,
So I was like reading it, and I know something bad is going to happen, but I don't know what or when.
I knew it when I picked up the book because
But I was expecting something like, you're reading, oh, it's cool.
No, I was
I'm like,
like-
oh my gosh, what's happening?
No, I was like, he's been too nice. Something is wrong. And then,
Oh, pessimist you are.
no, people are not that nice. Please.
What about me?
Here's what I'm saying. People are not that nice.
Oh my gosh.
I have to read. So Popular, which is my favorite song.
Popular.
My favorite, like
You are. No, this is the one by Mecca.
I love that song. The way I reacted in the theater when they started singing, like I flipped them. I love this song. So Popular, a book that needs. Are you okay?
It's always your fault when people are hurting your friend.
Whatever. So, popular, a book that needs more recognition.
For me, it's going to be Legend, and more specifically, the old trilogy by Mary Lou. I don't know if it's because I read them just last year, and so I was very late.
In the game?
Yeah, exactly, in the game, and I didn't have the time to share it with the fandom, and so I feel like this book is not read by as much people as it should be. And it's really great, and the second one is actually my favorite, and the third one made me cry like a little baby. So yeah.
So this is happiness.
Yeah!
So for me it would be Reckless by Cornelia Funke, who is a German author. This is kind of a mix between Alice in Wonderland and Narnia, and the character Jacob is just one of my favorite characters all the time. You know, I'm gonna punch you with the book.
I'm sorry, but she's laughing.
Oh my god!
The Kiss of Deception, the entire trilogy, the Remnant Chronicles. I just feel like a lot of people read this first book and then didn't continue on with the series. That's why she did. That's why I see a lot of on Instagram. And I don't know, I liked the first one, but I enjoyed the second and the third book a lot more, so I feel like a lot of people should continue on. It really gets better. And I don't know, I really liked it. It's now one of my favorite series ever, and you're probably going to hear me talk about it a lot, so I would remind you. So.
Be prepared. The next question is Defying Gravity. A character. Defying gravity. I think I'll try. Defying gravity. You can hold me down.
So,
her character that basically said fuck the word.
So Clem and I picked the same. Percy Jackson, because
Babe!
the king of sass. I mean, he's just. I love him, and I think this is like the perfect example of the character who says
like in
fuck
the first
to, like,
one.
everyone.
Like in the first one, he's in the camp, and he's like, no, not go outside. Yeah, I'm going on a quest.
Yeah,
Let's alone. No, dude.
No, it's really cool. I think, and
Yeah.
I love this character
Me
because
too.
we see him grow up as we did, you know.
It's like our own Harry Potter, because we really grew up with
With
this book.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
While Harry Potter, I read it quite.
Yeah, but no.
I read it when I was pretty old. So
Yeah, but when we were old enough, most of the Harry Potter books were out, whereas we bought this one while it was coming out.
While I was Percy Jackson, King of Sass.
and for me, again, I said I would talk about it
Again,
a lot.
I love
It's I chose the Lion, who is the main character. She's really just amazing. She's strong-minded. She does whatever the fuck she wants. She doesn't care about what people say. She's unapologetic. She's just amazing.
Next question is, as long as you remind a scene from a book where your OTP couldn't keep their hands off each other.
So I kind of panicked because I forgot to answer that question.
Stop
but then
hitting
sorry, I kind of panicked because I forgot this question. But then I chose really quickly, and I chose the scene between Jace and Clary. I forgot her name for a second. Jace and Clary. The scene where, if you've read it, you know, if you haven't, stop watching because massive spoiler. But it's the scene where they're kissing and he's like, they're upon a wall, and then he just starts burning, and it's really intense scene. So.
For me, it's going to be actually any scene from Lady Midnight where there is Julian and Emma. Actually, if you haven't read this book, it's a huge spoiler too. Because
Even when they're just privatized, they keep touching each other.
no.
How can you not see he's in love with you?
The scene
How could you miss it?
on the beach. Oh my gosh. Too much hormones in this scene. This is my favorite OTP, I think.
Yeah, we kind of No?
You know.
We saw it coming, yeah. For me, I don't have it because I read it on my Kobo. This is not a Kindle, this is a Kobo. But this is the Rose.
E-reader.
Yeah, my e-reader. This is the Rose in the Rose and the Dagger, written by Renee Adier. Well, any scene between, well, most importantly, the scene where Khalid and Sherazad find each other, which is a spoiler! No, you know they found each other. So yeah, this scene was very intense and very cute, and yeah, they're very cute. I recommend you to read the
I want to read it.
and it's very fast-paced, so.
The next question is no good deed. A character that is truly good but keeps fucking up and
Hates themselves
for it. So basically someone who's trying to do good
but do
and it
bad.
doesn't work out. That's a great choice actually. I haven't thought of that. That's amazing.
Romeo from Romeo and Juliet, because this guy is basically trying the whole book to protect Juliet and to do good, but actually his friend dies, his lover dies, and he dies too. So I think it's pretty fucked up. So I think it's a perfect example for this question.
For me, it would be Edmund Pevensie from Narnia, the Narnia Chronicles. I don't know how you say it, but yeah, I love this character, but he's the little fucker. I mean, he fucks up every single time, and then he hates himself for it. But he's a truly good character that I love. So yeah, but he's perfect for this example.
And I chose Lara Jean from To All the Boys I've Loved Before. For her, it's more like she's trying to do good thing. She's trying to behave. I don't know how to talk. She tries to do good, like towards her sister, towards her friends, and ultimately she just always does something in the end that doesn't work out. She's really cute. She's trying, but that doesn't really work
Poor
out.
thing, she's trying.
Yeah.
The next question is for good. A book that has changed me for good. Actually, it changed us for good.
So I picked two books because there's two ways I think I have been changed. The first one is Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, because for those who read it, this is a book about books, about a society in which books are not allowed, and this is a very, I think this is a book that made you think, and I really loved it. But I don't have it right now. And the other one is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. This has changed me because this made me the reader I am today. This is what brought me into the world of booktube, bookstagram, and goodreads and book depository and all those things. This is what started.
And spending my money.
Yeah, and actually City of Heavenly Fire is the first book that I read in English. So yeah, this is what made me the reader I am today, so which is an important part of my life. So for me,
I chose this is the French edition of Between Shades of Grey, when really I mean Salt to the Sea, but Between Shades of Grey kind of goes with it. I think I said that in the last video.
By Rita
as well.
Sepetys, because she
By
never says her name.
Rita Sepetys, and yeah. I think this book had a huge impact on me. It's about things that you know happen, but when you read about it, it just totally changes the thing. I wrote an whole article about that, but it's like when it's historical fiction, it's about wars. You know the numbers, you know the things that happen, but when you read like a whole book about one character and the things that character is hoping, wants to achieve, and then that you know what happens because you know history. It's just really completely, you just have a new way of thinking of war, and these type of stories have a huge impact on, I think, on people in general. So a lot of people should read those stories. And I kind of also want to mention City of Bones for the same reasons as Sarah.
we kind of brought her into the Mortal Instrument.
They totally did, actually.
And I remember when you didn't want to read it. Like,
yeah, but I'd seen the movie.
I was like, please read it. You have to read it. And she was like, no, I'm never gonna read the Mortal Instrument.
So for me, it's going to be Looking for Alaska by John Green. This is actually a book that marked my youth, if I may say so. It's the first book I read from John Green, and it really had an impact on me in the reading and also in my life. It may sound a little big, but actually it did. And I don't really know how to explain my relationship with this book, but it just does. I just hear and I don't know how to say it. Last but not least.
Yeah! The final question is final. Favorite book series, final. How many times do you think I can say final? Final. 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 Finals.
So for both Clem and I, we chose Clockwork Princess
By Cassandra Clare.
Yeah, what
The
a
last
shocker.
book.
The last book in the Infernal Devices series.
Trilogy.
Sorry, I forget that it's a trilogy. She wrote so many books.
No, this book is amazing.
Yeah.
It's actually the best one in the series.
I think so, yeah. So yeah, in general, I love this book, and I also really like the ending, the way it turned out. Not just like romantically. I know there's a lot of things happening. A lot of people hated it because of that. A lot of people loved it. I liked it. I think it was for the best because there were. I don't.
Everybody was happy.
Yeah, in the end it was like but I don't think she wrote it specifically so everyone would be happy.
Yeah,
I think it was a good way of it turning out.
For me, it would be The Raven King by Maggie
Honorable
Sinclair.
mention, I would have said that as well.
I don't have this book yet.
This is one of my favorite series ever. I really, of course, I have a very strong attachment to the Mortal Instrument, but the Raven Cycle is just one of my favorite series. I so love the characters development. I love the characters, just him. I love the mood and the atmosphere of the books, and I love the writing. And just please marry me.
Can you see? It looks like she's suffering from talking about it.
I love it so
Her
much.
heart is going to come out like.
I was so sad when it ends because this has just been a huge part of my life.
The past 2 years.
The past 2 years, yeah, this has been a huge part of I was gonna say my life. But
You
yeah.
could.
You could. I said
think,
it.
yeah.
I started reading this series last December, which looks like not so long ago.
But I feel like I've known them forever.
Yeah, that's
Very
it.
good.
I feel like I've been in this story for years, but I just started last December. Are you bored by what I'm saying? Sorry. I'm boring you.
I'm super
Like the door
tired.
is right over there if you don't want to hear me.
Yeah, that's my favorite final book. I mean, no one can no one
close?
Yeah, no one can come close to that ending, and the fact that it is an ending, but it feels like another beginning. I love that sentence. So yeah, that's
And
how
that is so true.
that's what I love.
And that's
it for
it.
today.
We did it.
You have
Yay.
no idea because we did it in like 1 hour and we spent like 2 hours.
Yeah. I think you can see how the lighting is just going down
Because
so-
Jenny arrived late.
Yeah, well, you know, Paris, one car, and it's like hell. It was hell. Have you ever tried to drive fast in Paris? It's impossible. There are way too many
Have you
people
tried
in that
to drive?
city.
Just
I wasn't driving. My father was
Okay.
driving, but I was in the passenger seat, like dying because there were way too many people. But anyways.
But that's it for today.
We hope you enjoyed this second video of the three of us
The
together.
three of us.